Did you know that My Cousin Vinny is not just a side-splitting legal comedy, but also a goldmine of intriguing stories and exclusive insights? From unexpected casting decisions to amusing behind-the-scenes blunders, there is a wealth of captivating details waiting to be explored. For instance, Marisa Tomei's role as Mona Lisa Vito was almost played by another actress, but her audition was so impressive that she secured the part, ultimately winning an Academy Award for her performance. Additionally, the film's unique courtroom scenes were inspired by real-life legal cases, adding an authentic touch to the humor. The chemistry between Tomei and Joe Pesci was electric, leading to some of the film's most memorable moments. Behind the camera, the crew faced challenges, such as tight shooting schedules and unexpected weather changes, which only added to the film's charm. As we delve deeper, you'll discover how these elements combined to create a beloved classic that continues to entertain audiences today. Released in theaters on March 13, 1992, My Cousin Vinny is a delightful American comedy that has captured the hearts of audiences with its unique blend of humor and charm. Directed by Jonathan Lynn, the film showcases a remarkable cast that brings the story to life. Joe Pesci stars as Vincent LaGuardia Gambini, a brash New York lawyer who takes on the challenge of defending his cousin, played by Ralph Macchio, who is wrongfully accused of murder in a small Alabama town. Marisa Tomei shines in her role as Mona Lisa Vito, Vinny's fiancée, who proves to be both witty and resourceful, providing crucial support to Vinny throughout the trial. The film also features talented actors such as Mitchell Whitfield, Lane Smith, Bruce McGill, and Fred Gwynne, who delivers a memorable performance in his final role. The chemistry among the cast members, combined with sharp writing and comedic timing, makes My Cousin Vinny a standout film that continues to be beloved by fans. Despite being relatively unknown at the time, Marisa Tomei was cast as Mona Lisa Vito in the film My Cousin Vinny. The studio had reservations about her due to her limited experience in major roles. However, director Jonathan Lynn saw something special in her. He had previously witnessed her talent in the 1991 comedy Oscar, where she showcased her comedic timing and charm. Lynn's confidence in Tomei proved to be well-founded. When the film was released, her performance as the spirited and witty Mona Lisa Vito stood out, earning her critical acclaim. Tomei's ability to blend humor with depth brought the character to life, making her a memorable part of the film. Her portrayal not only won her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, but also established her as a talented actress in Hollywood. This role marked a significant turning point in her career, leading to more prominent roles and recognition in the industry. Though the film My Cousin Vinny is set in Alabama, the actual filming took place in Georgia. Key scenes were shot in Monticello, Jasper County, and Alto, which provided the perfect backdrop for the story. The choice of these locations helped to create an authentic Southern atmosphere that was essential for the film's narrative. The picturesque landscapes and small-town charm of these areas contributed significantly to the film's overall aesthetic. The screenplay for My Cousin Vinny was inspired by a real-life encounter experienced by screenwriter Dale Launer. He met a young man who was struggling with the bar exam, which sparked Launer's imagination. This encounter led him to envision a scenario where an inexperienced lawyer, played by Joe Pesci, defends his cousin in a southern town. The blend of humor and legal drama in the film reflects the unique challenges faced by the characters, making it a memorable story. The combination of the filming locations and the inspiration behind the screenplay helped to create a film that resonates with audiences, showcasing both the charm of the South and the trials of navigating the legal system. Joe Pesci's portrayal of Vinny was deeply influenced by the colorful characters he encountered while growing up in New Jersey. These were men known for their loud mouths, quick speech, and a remarkable ability to wriggle out of tricky situations. Vinny's character became a vibrant representation of that world, filled with humor and a certain charm that resonated with audiences. However, the film faced a significant challenge regarding Marisa Tomei's character, Mona Lisa Vito. Initially, there were discussions about cutting her role from the movie entirely. This decision would have left a noticeable gap in the film's dynamic. To prevent this, screenwriter Dale Launer stepped in and crafted the now iconic biological clock scene. This moment not only saved Mona Lisa's character, but also became one of the most memorable highlights of the film. It showcased her wit and intelligence, adding depth to the story and solidifying her place alongside Vinny in the narrative. The chemistry between Pesci and Tomei brought a unique energy to the film, making it a classic. Initially, Robert De Niro was the top choice to portray Vinny Gambini in the film. However, the studio president had concerns about De Niro's comedic abilities, believing he might not bring the right level of humor to the role. This led to the decision to cast Joe Pesci instead, who ultimately delivered a memorable performance that became iconic in the realm of comedy. Meanwhile, screenwriter Dale Launer embarked on a research trip through the South to ensure the film authentically represented the region's culture. During this journey, Launer encountered various elements that would inspire key scenes and characters in the film. His experiences helped shape the dialogue and interactions, making them feel genuine and relatable. The combination of Launer's research and Pesci's performance contributed significantly to the film's success, creating a lasting impact on audiences and solidifying its place in cinematic history. In the film, Mona Lisa Vito, played by Marisa Tomei, delivers an expert testimony that is both entertaining and memorable. However, her claim about the number of cars in the 1960s that featured both positive traction and independent rear suspension is not entirely accurate. She states that only 2 cars had these features, but in reality, there was a third vehicle that also met this criterion, the 1964 Studebaker Avanti. This detail, while minor in the grand scheme of the film, highlights the importance of accuracy and expert testimony, even in a comedic context. The character of Mona Lisa Vito is known for her strong personality and sharp wit, which makes her testimony stand out. The film cleverly blends humor with legal drama, and this particular inaccuracy adds a layer of charm to her character. It serves as a reminder that even the most knowledgeable individuals can make mistakes, and it adds to the overall enjoyment of the film. The interplay of facts and fiction in her testimony showcases the creative liberties taken in storytelling, making Mona Lisa Vito a memorable character in cinematic history. The famous Utah scene, where Vinny's accent causes confusion with Judge Haller, has an interesting origin. This moment was inspired by a real conversation between Joe Pesci and director Jonathan Lynn during the film's preparation. The comedic misunderstanding highlights the clash between Vinny's unique way of speaking and the formal courtroom setting. Initially, the character Vinny was meant to reveal that he had dyslexia, which would have provided a reason for his struggles in passing the bar exam. This detail would have added depth to his character, showing that his intelligence was not straightforward. However, the decision was made to remove this aspect from the final script. By doing so, Vinny's intelligence remained more ambiguous, allowing audiences to interpret his character in various ways. This choice contributed to the humor and charm of the film, making Vinny a memorable character without the added complexity of his learning difficulties. The scene remains a classic example of how real-life interactions can inspire cinematic moments. The prison scenes were filmed in a real prison located in Gainesville, Georgia, which included a death row wing. This setting added a layer of authenticity to the film, but it also made the experience unsettling for the actors involved. They found themselves in an environment that was both intense and real, which heightened the emotional stakes of their performances. Marisa Tomei, one of the standout actors in the film, had a particularly memorable experience when she learned about her Oscar nomination. At the time, she was sleeping on a friend's couch, completely unaware of the news that would change her life. When she woke up and discovered her friends celebrating, her initial shock quickly transformed into joy. The moment was a whirlwind of emotions as she realized the significance of the nomination and the support of her friends. This blend of authentic filming conditions and personal milestones made for a remarkable chapter in her career. A conspiracy theory emerged surrounding Marisa Tomei's Oscar win for Best Supporting Actress in 1993 for her role in My Cousin Vinny. Some people speculated that the announcement was a mistake, claiming that presenter Jack Palance was allegedly stoned when he read her name. This theory gained traction among fans and critics who believed that Tomei's win was unexpected and undeserved. However, this theory is unfounded. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has strict procedures in place to ensure the integrity of the award process. The votes are counted by an independent accounting firm, and the results are verified before the ceremony. Additionally, the presenters are well prepared and briefed on the nominees and winners. While the idea of a mistake adds an element of intrigue to the story, it does not hold up against the rigorous standards maintained by the Academy. Marisa Tomei's performance was widely praised, and her Oscar win remains a significant achievement in her career. Joe Pesci almost made a cameo in My Cousin Vinny, which would have added a unique twist to the film. The idea was for him to appear holding the Oscar he won for Goodfellas. This moment could have created a fun connection between the two films, but the filmmakers decided against it. They wanted to keep the focus on the main narrative of My Cousin Vinny, ensuring that the story remained clear and engaging for the audience. In addition to this interesting tidbit about Pesci, there is a noticeable time inconsistency in the film. Viewers may notice that the clock outside Dave's barbecue does not match the timeline established in the courtroom scenes. This discrepancy can be distracting for some, as it raises questions about the flow of time in the story. Such inconsistencies can sometimes happen in films, but they do not take away from the overall charm and humor of My Cousin Vinny. The film remains a beloved classic, showcasing the talents of its cast and the clever writing that has made it memorable for audiences. Mona Lisa Vito's character in the film was shaped by the real-life experiences of screenwriter Dale Launer. While backpacking in France, he encountered a group of Jersey girls whose unique style and confident demeanor left a lasting impression on him. This inspiration helped create a vibrant and memorable character that resonated with audiences. The authenticity of Mona Lisa Vito is evident in her witty dialogue and strong personality, which reflect the qualities Launer admired in those women. In a memorable scene, Vinny, played by the actor, accidentally knocks over the judge's chessboard. This moment was not scripted. It happened spontaneously during filming. Director Jonathan Lynn recognized the genuine nature of the accident and decided to keep it in the final cut of the film. The unexpected mishap added a layer of humor and authenticity to the scene, showcasing the chemistry between the characters. This blend of inspiration and serendipity contributed to the film's charm and helped solidify Mona Lisa Vito as an iconic character in cinema history. In the film, the screech owl adds a unique touch to the atmosphere, as it was a real owl used during the filming process. The filmmakers decided to enhance the owl's presence by adding its distinctive cry during a studio session later on. This choice not only brings authenticity to the scenes, but also creates a more immersive experience for the audience. The sound of the owl serves as a haunting backdrop, complementing the film's themes and emotions. Additionally, Vinny's crooked tie plays a significant role in portraying his character. Throughout the movie, the tie remains consistently askew, which was a deliberate choice by the filmmakers. This detail reflects Vinny's disheveled and out-of-place nature, emphasizing his struggles and the chaos in his life. The crooked tie becomes a visual symbol of his character's internal conflicts and the challenges he faces. By focusing on these small yet impactful elements, the film creates a richer narrative that resonates with viewers, allowing them to connect more deeply with the characters and their journeys. Before Joe Pesci took on the iconic role of Vinny Gambini in the film, other actors were considered for the part. Danny DeVito and Jim Belushi were both approached for the role, but ultimately declined. This casting decision shaped the film significantly, as Pesci brought a unique energy and comedic timing that became central to the character's appeal. The film is not just a comedy, it also weaves in elements of mystery and intrigue. A subtle hint about the real murderers is cleverly placed within the story. During a pivotal conversation between Vinny and Mona Lisa, a mint green Pontiac Tempest can be seen in the background. This car is similar to the one described in Mona Lisa's testimony, adding an extra layer of depth to the narrative. Such details enrich the plot and engage the audience, inviting them to piece together clues as the story unfolds. The interplay of humor and mystery in the film keeps viewers invested in both the characters and the unfolding drama. Initially, Lauren Bracco was the first choice to portray the character Mona Lisa Vito in the film My Cousin Vinny. However, she decided to turn down the role for personal reasons. This decision opened the door for Marisa Tomei, who ultimately took on the part and delivered a performance that would earn her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. The film, released in 1992, has since become a beloved classic, particularly for its humorous take on the legal system. Interestingly, My Cousin Vinny has had a notable impact on legal education. A South Carolina judge recognized the film's value in teaching trial lawyers about courtroom strategies and the importance of understanding the law. He wrote an article highlighting the lessons that can be learned from the character of Vincent LaGuardia Gambini, played by Joe Pesci. The film's blend of comedy and legal insight has made it a reference point in discussions about legal practices and courtroom behavior, showcasing how popular culture can influence professional